the geopolitical reality of North America changed. At the end of the French and Indian War, the French are gone. They have given up their Canadian holdings to the British and have given Louisiana to the Spanish. The reason being is that the Spanish had supported the French in this war, and it had pretty negative consequences for the Spanish Empire. In fact, the Spanish lost Florida, the Spanish lost Cuba. So their consolation prize was Louisiana. Well, this led to some further complications for the Spanish. In the old days, they were worried about the presence of the French and the French influence on the Indians. Now, the Spanish share a border with the British North American colonies, that border being the Mississippi River. Well, the British North American colonies don't stay British for long, because by 1775, the British North American colonists throw their own rebellion. And this war for independence is also going to suck the Spanish into the conflict with the British yet again. This time the French throw in with the rebelling colonists, the Spanish follow in behind the French. The Spanish had some very capable administrators in their northern provinces, the internal provinces, people like Bucareli and Galvez. These guys were capable commanders, capable administrators, capable politicians, and they very capably led expeditions against the British both at Baton Rouge and Pensacola. At the end of the American Revolution, the French and their Spanish allies should have been happy because the British are defeated, and in fact the American colonies declare their independence in 1783, or gain their independence in 1783. However, for the Spanish, this leads to additional headaches. While they get Florida back and they retain ownership of Louisiana, they now have a common border with some fairly unstable and unpredictable neighbors, the Americans. And the one thing that the Spanish realize about the Americans is that they are prone to trespassing and they tend to have large families.